Hi everyone, this is Touch of Grace, Better Ways, Better Days with me Joyce Mgoi Macharia. And today I'm happy we have our guest, Joy Ngare. Joy, welcome.
Thank you so
How
much.
are you?
I'm very fine.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Ama mwaka imekuwa mzee tayari.
Bado ndio tumeanza sasa.
Karibu sana. Karibu sana Joy. You can now introduce yourself.
Okay, thank you so much. My name is Joy Ngare. I am a makeup artist and I do cookery for events and birthdays.
Thank you very much, Joy. Now, tell us a little bit about your childhood. You're growing up. Tell us your school days, your college days.
Wow. Growing up has been quite a journey, but I could say it has been fun. It has been fun for me, and a little bit of challenges here and there. So I studied in a public school, Komaro Primary School, for so many years. I think 8 years. And being in that school so far, I could say, was a really great motivation to me, because in public schools, you know how things are done. It is the child has to work for themselves. Okay. So I discovered a few things about myself while still trying to find myself in primary school, and it has been enjoyable. I have done so much in primary school, like engaging in leadership, being a prefect, scouting, blah blah blah, you know, those kind of things. College life, we went to high school, Karoti Girls, and then college life, Chuka University. So Chuka University was the highlight of everything, because this is where I discovered that I could do things on my own, and I could actually do things that we can call them good things. And nimefanya. So the first major thing that happened to me in 2016, I joined campus, was I became Miss Fresher 2016, 2017. So I never thought I would actually model. I used to see my brother modeling Dennis Calori, and I thought I can give it a try. And with the first shot, that's when I realized, wow, so I can do this. Yeah. So currently I train models for runway events, for pageantries, and anything, for shoots, when you want to create videos. Content creation also.
Okay. Now tell me that you are now saying that now you train the models, and yet when you were a first year, you did modeling and you even became Miss Fresher. Why have you not continued with that line of career choice, or with that line of talent?
Pageant.
Yes.
Well, so pageants in Kenya, people have not paid much attention to them, but they're trying, they're coming up. But when you're doing something, I will tell people, don't do it small. If you're thinking about doing something, think about it big. Go as big as you want. So when thinking about modeling, personally, if you look at my physique, can't fit a model specification, because they want, you can say, some specifications are, they like height 5'6", I am height 5'4". They like hip size between 30 to 32, I am 42. Bust size wanataka 26, niko 14. So you see. I wouldn't have met most of the specifications that modeling come with. So I decided to result in training so that I don't have to lose modeling as a career.
Yes. So you are telling me that sometimes someone can want to do a certain career, but there are those other requirements that they may not be able to meet, and therefore they may not pursue that career. But they can still do something which is related to that, which is what you are doing. You wanted to do a modeling, but when you looked at the specifications that are required, the bust, the hips, and so on, you found that you cannot be able to meet. But then you said, since I know about modeling, why can't I train the others to model? So that's very good to understand, because sometimes we find that there are people who want to do a certain career and they're not able to meet, either in terms of the qualifications, either in terms of grading, either in terms of whatever, they're not able to meet. And you find that these people become depressed because they really want this particular one, and they have a rigid mind. They don't want to change into another career. So it's very good to understand that when someone is not able to meet a certain career criteria and requirements, they can still do something which is related to that, and they can still enjoy that.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. Now, what else did you do in the university? Because you have mentioned that you went to the university. What course did you do in the university?
At the university.
Have you completed, or you're still a student?
I have completed. Just graduated in December.
Okay, you graduated in December.
Yes.
What course did you do?
I did Bachelor of Science Psychology.
Bachelor of Science?
Psychology.
Psychology. That's what you did.
Yes.
Is that a course that you wanted to do, or someone pushed you to it, or you found yourself there, KUSIPS threw you there, or it is something that you had desired to do? And I want you to tell me slightly more about that.
Well, apparently, it is something I wanted to do.
Okay.
Among the choices that I had, well, my first choice was veterinary medicine, but I missed with just a point.
Okay.
So I couldn't go to the university for veterinary medicine.
Okay.
Then the other choice was psychology.
Okay.
And I found myself in Cookery University.
Okay.
So I realized I could do psychology back in primary school.
Okay.
And being in a public school, I've mentioned it gave me great opportunities to discover some of the things that I could do. So in school, there were programs that the school used to run. They are called peer. What do you call them? It is peers teach their peers.
Okay.
So we learn from each
From
other.
each other.
Yes, and I realized I could do very good sessions with my peers, and most of my peers used to come to me for help, for just talking, you know.
Advice.
Yes, and they just happened to do some catharsis
Okay.
with me, and whatever thing I used to tell them, apparently helped them through the. I didn't know what I was doing
Okay.
until my English teacher told me you could make a really good psychologist.
Okay. That is good.
Mhm.
You're bringing out something.
Mhm.
You bring out the fact that as someone is growing up, there are those interests that they develop even when they are young, or we can also call them something like talents, inborn, something which is inborn. Like now for you, others could realize that I can go to Joy for advice, I can go to talk to her, and your teacher, you're saying, identified and saying you can be a good psychologist. So I think it's important for people also to know that there are those inborn characteristics, inborn talents, inborn interests that someone grows up and they can just be a certain kind of, or they can follow a certain kind of career. Thank you very much, Joe. We'll be right back. This is Touch of Grace, Better Ways, Better Days. And you can follow us also on Facebook. You can also write to us an email. It's touchofgrace@gmail.com. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. Remember, this is Touch of Grace, Better Ways, Better Days. Now, Joy, I'm really interested to know more about you. What else do you do? You told me that you completed university, you graduated last December. What else do you do? Apart from training those that want to model, what else do you do?
The other thing I do is cookery and also makeup artistry.
Okay. Those are the things that you do. Tell me about makeup artist. How which people do you know?
Do I look up
Yeah.
to? Okay, so makeup artistry. I first had an encounter with a makeup artist from our own family, which is my elder brother. His name is Dennis Karuri. We have watched him grow and become a makeup artist. So when he was starting, he used to use our offices to do his practice. And as he did, I also tried to do what he was doing to me. That is who I look up to. And he keeps on encouraging me, because he keeps on telling me, with art, as long as you keep on practicing, you can always get better.
You can always get better.
Always get better.
And I really admire what you're doing with all that. And really, every lady, every woman at least desires some kind of makeup that makes them look better. So that is good. Now tell me about cookery. What is this cookery about? Tell me about
cookery.
it. what motivated you to start Cookery, and what is it about?
So my mom,
Yes.
mom used to really make me go to the kitchen and
Okay.
cook for the whole family.
Okay.
We're such a big family. I used to struggle because I never used and I didn't know how to do it, so I had to learn. So I used to do Cookery kama kitu ya kawaida until campus happened, and some of the things, some of the days when I feel so low, I am sad.
Okay.
I realize that I go for Cookery.
Okay.
I go to my kitchen and I start cooking. By the time I am done with that kitchen, it is like a whole therapy session I have been through.
It's a therapy.
It's a therapy to me.
Uh-huh.
So Cookery to me it's a go-to thing when I feel sad, when I have those low moments.
On a daily basis. How many samosas do you make? How many kebabs do you make in a day?
On a bad day, or on a normal day, or let me start on a bad day. We make about 80 pieces of samosas daily.
80.
Yes.
80.
These are for small scale buyers. When you wanna buy pieces in there, channel,
Okay.
and then on the good days when you have clients ordering up to 100 pieces of samosas, that's when we make up to 500 pieces in one day.
And you a piece goes at how much?
A piece goes at 30 shillings only.
At 30 shillings.
Yes.
So when you make 80 in a day,
Mhm.
that amounts to 2,400
Yes.
on an average day.
On an average
day.
Yes.
Otherwise, it can be more than that.
Yes.
So right now, currently, that's what you're doing. You're
Mhm.
cooking samosas. You're
Mhm.
cooking kebabs
Mhm.
for people.
Yes. And
Also
delivering them to their homes.
delivering to their
Offices.
homes. Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm happy to hear that.
Mhm.
Now tell me, what gives you motivation?
Mhm.
You've talked also something very important which I want the viewers to note
Mhm.
about therapy, something becoming a therapy
Mhm.
or something becoming therapeutic. It can be cooking,
Mhm.
it can be dancing,
Yes.
it can be whatever. It actually heals your mind.
Yeah.
It heals your mind, which I think is quite important. And you being a psychologist,
Mhm.
I think that's why you know that
Yes.
when I feel low, I can cook and I feel
I had to find out my therapy.
Yes.
Where is it?
okay.
After all the pressures of the day, the week, the month,
Yes.
where do I go to?
Okay. Now tell me what keeps you motivated.
So, what keeps you motivated?
Yes.
Initially, in 2014, before
Yes.
2014, I had both parents,
Okay.
and life was easy.
Yes.
Life was easy, and I didn't pay much attention to my studies because I knew even if my studies flop, mom will be there
Okay.
to actually fix what I messed up.
Okay.
You know,
Mm.
until 2014 in October,
Yes.
where we lost mom.
Okay.
So after she passed on, after the burial, after everything, when the reality dawned on us that seriously she is not with us.
Yeah.
We realized maisha ni yako.
Mm-hmm.
That's when that realization came.
Mm-hmm.
I realized this life is just me. It's for me to build it, it's for me to crush it.
Okay.
So I had to make a decision to actually work on myself and make myself a better person.
Okay.
So she always wanted the best for us, and she kept on telling us that I want you to. Alikuwa anasema nyumba yake ni ya mastaa.
Nyumba yake ni ya mastaa.
Nyumba yake ni ya mastaa.
Stars. Okay.
Yes.
So she used to
Yes.
say that almost every time.
Almost every time.
Okay.
And when saying that, she used to refer to all of us.
All of you.
As individuals.
So she used to say nyumba yangu ni ya masters.
Mm.
So when she went, I think those words now became more of a realization that this is what mom desired for us.
Yeah, and we had to make it happen.
You had to make
We
it
had to make it
happen.
happen. Thinking about her every other time and knowing this is what she would want for me.
Okay.
That's what keeps me.
Thank you very much, Joy. There is something which you have said which is quite key, and I really want to mention it to the viewers. That if you want it, you must go for it. You must work for it. Because for you realize, even at primary level where you're saying you are in a public school, you are there fighting for yourself, there is no pampering, there is no spoon feeding, all that. You are struggling for yourself at a primary level, public school. Then now comes secondary school there. Then your mom, passes on. Again, you realize now I have to, it's me. It's about me. It's about trying to make something out of myself. So just the realization that if you want it, you must go for it. If you want it, you must go for it. Whatever it is that you desire, if you want it, you must go for it. Thank you very much. Now, I want you to tell me, what are your greatest achievements in all this? What are your greatest? What can you remember and you feel like, yes, great, this is it?
Wow.
Yeah.
One of my greatest achievements is I made it to campus.
That's an achievement.
That's an achievement.
Great.
That's an achievement. I made it to campus, and in line with what I have been doing, makeup has got me to meet so many celebrities.
Okay.
Yes, in this industry, you'll get celebrities.
Yeah.
You'll meet every person you want to meet, as long as your work is good. Yes. So I've done makeup for I've done makeup on Masauti and his vixens. Yes. What else? My other greatest achievement is I've been able to create a business for myself that I call Joy's Snacks Bar, and it is running quite well. That I never realized how big it would grow.
Okay.
When it was starting, I used to make 4 samosas in a day.
Okay.
I sell 4 samosas on a good day, on a very good day. They get to 10. They get to 10.
Yes.
And that gives me a lot of pressure. How do I make 10 samosas?
Yeah.
And then right now it has really grown to making 80 pieces.
80 pieces in a day.
And that is on very low marketing scale. I've just done marketing online.
Okay.
So I have recently gone out and done posters around, and it's speaking. It's speaking quite well.
It's speaking. Thank you very much, Joy. Now tell me, are there challenges in what you do? Are there challenges? Tell us a few challenges that you encounter and how probably you deal with them.
Wow. Okay. Some of the challenges I have encountered is getting customers who probably don't appreciate what you do.
Okay.
And others you give services and then they don't pay you.
Okay.
Some of them take forever. They can pay you a month later.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one of the challenges.
That's one of the challenges.
Okay.
The other challenge is lack of materials.
Okay.
From Chuka.
Okay. Because there are some materials that you may need and sometimes they are not available. So you have to send them.
You have to either we get them from Nairobi.
Yes.
Or we work with what is available.
Okay. That is good. Thank you very much. Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Wow.
Because this is not it yet. This is not it yet. This is not it. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. You are starting now. But there is somewhere when you sleep at night you think this is where I want to get. Where do you want to get in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, the name Joy Ngare shall be a brand.
The name Joy Ngare shall be?
It shall be a very big brand.
A very big brand.
That's going to be mentioned in this country. Itajulikana.
Okay.
God willing.
Okay. That's so you have dreams. You have dreams you have not reached yet. You have dreams. Thank you very much. Now, I would want to tell the viewers that Joy Ngare is doing a number of things here and there. At least 3, training the models. She's also a makeup artist. Actually, she has done my makeup today, and I think I'm liking it. And I'll keep on changing, keep on changing. So she's a makeup artist. She's also training the models, and she's also having a business that will help her to have some kind of income every day. That is cooking samosas and selling, and she's making quite a bit. If you calculate what she's making in a day and multiply that by 30 days, you can see she's able to pay her bills and she's able to move on. So this is what Touch of Grace is all about. Touch of Grace is about encouraging people to think out of the box. It is about identifying your talents, identifying the opportunities that are there, so that you can be able to explore them. So we don't become hopeless, we don't become helpless, we don't become jobless, because there are so many things that you can be able to do. This is Joy Ngare, and she has shared with us her stories, and it is not without challenges. She has gone through a lot of challenges, up to and including losing her mother at a young age. but she's here. She says, I can still move on. I can still can still move on. She's also told us about her brother, meaning if you call her to do makeup and it's a huge function, she has a backup. She will call someone to come and help her do the makeup. So kindly, if there's anything that you need from Joy Ngare, it can be makeup, it can be the samosas. You have a function, you want a samosa, it can be you want to train as a model, give her a call. She will tell us her contacts, and she'll also give us her social media accounts, and we can be able to get in touch with her. Now you can talk to, actually, parting shots. What do you want to tell the viewers? There are people like you out there. Some of them are your parents, and others are even younger, looking up to you. What do you tell them?
What I can tell you is that if you want something, go for it. If you think about it, if it has conceived in your head, go for it. Because if you don't do it, someone else will do it. And you have to make it deliberate to do something. Yeah, so you can find me on my social media pages as Joy Ngare, that is on Instagram, on Facebook, Joy Ngare as well, on Twitter, Joy Ngare as well.
Thank you very much. Kindly subscribe and follow us. Let us journey together. Let us learn better ways and better days. Thank you.